still here at the 5th Global Convention of Solidarity with Palestine. I'd like to welcome our guest from Jordan. His name is Samer Al Husseini, and of course he's with the Jerusalemite Association of Jordan. Mr. Al Husseini, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for joining us.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you, Hilaal TV, for this interview, and thank you, South Africa, and thank you, the legacy of Mr. Great leader Nelson Mandela, because he's a school to learn from him.
Do you want to talk to us about who you guys are?
Yes. In the name of the gathering of Jerusalemite Association and Institute, we reiterate our extreme, absolute and full support and solid standing for our brotherly, steadfast and resistant people in Palestine and Gaza particularly. Gaza, the land of victory, dignity and pride. Against the policy of ethnic cleansing committed by the government, the Zionist government, and the occupation machine, war machine, against women, mothers, children, and young people of Palestine in general and Gaza in particular. By this government and its War Council declaration of comprehensive war against the steadfast and resistant people of Palestine in general and Gaza particular. The policy of genocide, comprehensive destruction and mass displacement in Gaza, which the Zionist occupation is committing by live broadcast and direct on watch on the entire world, will not break and will not bring our resistant people there to their knees. They will continue the resistance until Palestine is free. And this Zionist massacre committed in Gaza is not the first time in Palestine since the record of the Zionist massacres started more than 100 years ago. It's very long time and it's very aggressive war on Gaza this time. Hundreds and thousands of families were exempted. We ask, where is the sanction of these open terrorist Zionist crimes? Where is what's so-called United Nations? And why does all these terrorist criminal Israeli action escape from international sanctions? We hold that the world, or what so-called United Nations, are fully responsible for this tragedy of the Palestinian people. And the double standard, what's happening in Ukraine, and how they look to Ukraine and they treat it, and how they look to problems in Palestine.
Mr. Al Husseini, we have to,
yes.
I know that statement is quite long, but we have to talk about it. Obviously, what Israel is trying to do is push many of the residents of Gaza either into the Rafah border in Egypt and what we see in the West Bank in Jenin to Jordan.
Yes.
I mean, Palestinian people have a right to be in the land, don't they?
100%, because this is more than 600 their lands. I have documents for my grandfather, that he owned lands in Jerusalem, not written by the British mandate, confirmed by the Ottoman Emperor at that time. So this is our land. How can, we will continue until all Palestinians This is a part of our bloods. Even when the Palestinian die, they put on his grave his name and where he was born. So if you go to Jordan and you look to the graves, you see that most of the dead, they were born in Palestine, in Jaffa, in Jerusalem, in Ramle, in Lid, in Akka, in Haifa, you see, in Gaza. So this is a part of our genetics, you know, that our land will continue to our children. We will always teach them that maybe now we could not take it. We wish, but our children and our grandchildren, they will continue asking for our own homes and our historical lands.
Mr. Al Husseini, what more needs? I've seen Arab nations getting together and talking, those very Arab summits. What needs to be done in order to make sure that not only are the people of Palestine and especially Gaza protected, but most importantly that they take up a firm stance against Israel? We've seen the normalization of ties. I've seen Jordan, they've taken a decision to cut a gas and water project with Israel.
Yes.
What more do the Arab nations need to take in order to tell the Israeli government enough is enough?
I will differentiate here between Arab leaders and Arab nations. And hopefully I will come back safely in one side. In Gaza, even the resistance, they were asking Abu Ubaidah, he was asking in his speeches, we don't want your armies, leaders. We don't want your, we want the food, the water to enter from Rafah to Gaza. And this is the decision taken, could be, it's Egyptian-Palestinian borders. So they could not take this decision. Coming back to Jordan, the people, the nation, has really demonstrated and have really big demonstrations from the first day. They were trying to reach what's so called, for me, I don't call Israel, it's a Zionist. The Zionist dirty house in Jordan. And even the American embassy, many people, they were trying to demonstrate of it. Thousands in the morning, in the afternoon, in the nights. And the government felt that they cannot be out of this feeling because this is the feeling of the people. This is, it's the heart, So they start first by withdrawing the Jordanian ambassador from what's so-called Zionist state, Israel, and then dismissed the what's so-called the Israeli ambassador, and then stopped this water energy agreement. And the foreign minister said that the Wadi Arabi agreement between Jordan and what's so-called Israel will be now put on the shelf and will have a lot of rust on it.
Yes.
It will be put in the refrigerator. So for us, we are asking for more. We are asking to completely delete this relation, to cancel this, because we are not benefiting from it. We are against any normalization or things. And we have many movements in Jordan, like BDS, like other associations, completely against. And now if you look to the boycotts, we are now supporting the national industries, you see. So you could see, even when I was in the airport, there was a mother, she went to bring Coca-Cola, and the child, he took, no, this is a boycott product, mom.
Yeah.
Bring it back to refrigerator. I went and I kissed him in his head.
Yes.
So we need to educate the children that this is this Zionist and who support it, one day they will be out of our land, you know.
Mr. Al Husseini, one final question I have to get in. South Africa, the President Cyril Ramaphosa said that Benjamin Netanyahu has been charged for war crimes. The Crow is calling, especially from the global south. How urgent do those war crime charges need to be executed?
As soon as possible. And actually now we are hearing in the High Court, and even Belgium start talking. I remember Belgium in 1985, they took a war against Sharon,
Yes, yes.
bloody Sharon, you know, not to enter Belgium. And some of now, there is some changing in the European community. Spain, Belgium, Norway,
Yes.
Sweden, you know, because the people are pushing. This is a humanity issue, you know, this is not related to, if you are a human, you should be against, you know, the what's going in Gaza and in Palestine, you know. I was asking one German colleague, why you have to pay part of your taxes to go to the support of what's so-called Israel? Because if there is 50 years ago, some things happened to Jewish, if it was happened, I don't believe a lot in Holocaust. So, if so-called, why you are responsible? Then the Algerian now should ask the France for compensation. Then the Libyan should ask the Italian. Then the Vietnamese should ask the Yemenis, the Americans, sorry. Yani each occupation, you know. Why you are German, sorry, stupid, continue paying these taxes, and it's going in billions to the Israeli, what's so-called Israeli government.
Mr. Al Husseini, shukran so much for being
Habibi, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
the talk.
Yes, it's really a pleasure.
Samer Al Husseini, of course, is from the Jerusalemite Association. Stay tuned to Hilaal TV as we bring you more from the 4th Global Convention of Solidarity with Palestine.